Arduino for Beginners, Episode 9, the Serial Monitor and Potentiometers. So in this episode, we're going to combine two things together because it'll kill two birds with one stone. We're going to take a look at how you hook up a potentiometer to an Arduino board. And then we'll also look at the serial monitor, and what we'll do is we'll take readings from the potentiometer and display them in our serial monitor. So first we got to connect it. Now there's what's called a wiper, and that's what actually moves inside the potentiometer. The wiper, now normally on most potentiometers it's in the middle. This one it's actually on the side. You can use a voltmeter with resistance to figure it out. It's not too difficult, but yes, normally your wiper is on the middle one, but on this particular potentiometer it's not. So we're going to plug the wiper into A0. Then your other two, one goes to positive, and that'll be on the Arduino 5 volt, and the other goes to ground. So we'll do that one ground, this one 5. Now once we go over to the serial monitor and check the readings, if you would like the readings to work the opposite way they are, say if you're turning it to right and the readings are going up, but you'd like the readings to go down when you turn it to the right, just switch your positive and negative, and that will solve that. Just do not change the wiper. The wiper always has to go to your Arduino analog pin. All right, well that's all there is for hooking it up. So let's go over to the computer and we'll throw together a sketch really quick, and then we'll test this out. Pull the serial monitor, open that up, and take readings from the potentiometer. So I'll see you there in just a moment. Okay, I've got the Arduino IDE opened up here. So, well, the first thing we're going to need is an integer to store the value that's read from the potentiometer. So we'll just go int, and we'll just call this pot, short for potentiometer. And don't forget your semicolon. Now in the void setup, all we need there is we need to start the serial monitor, the serial communication. So capital S ERIAL dot BEGIN, serial dot begin. And the baud rate, the one that's most commonly used is 9600. You can change this. Just make sure when you open your serial monitor up, you'll have to change it in there as well. But by default, your serial monitor, when it opens up, it'll be at the 9600. And there's not really any reason to change. 9600 is plenty fast for most things you're going to do with the Arduino. All right, so then we need to go down to the void loop. And, well, what we're going to do is our potentiometer, and that's the integer that we're using to store the value of it. So we're going to make that equal to analog read, and we will be, that's on A0, so capital A, then 0. Then we're going to serial print, so capital S dot print. And what we're going to do is put some text in before we actually serial print the value. So we're going to do that, we got to put those little marks in, the quotations. And then we're going to put in value space equals, and then put another space, because if you don't put a space when we print to the serial monitor, the potentiometer value, there won't be a space between the equal sign and that. So when you put a space in, then do your quotations, and close it out. And don't forget your semicolon. Then we're going to do a serial.print line. So the serial print just prints the value or whatever you're printing. The serial.print line prints and then moves on to the next line. So we want the value that we're going to print here to be after the equal in that space. But then after that, we want to go to a new line. So that's why we're using the serial.print line. Then in there, we'll put POT because that's our potentiometer. That's the integer value we've got stored. So we're serial printing that. Then we don't want this running super quick. So we're going to put a delay in. And about a quarter second ought to be enough. 250. And that's all that we need just to for this basic tutorial on how to read it. So, well, then what we're going to do is we'll click on upload. All right, it's done uploading. Now you go right here. This says serial monitor. You click on that. We'll bring that in the screen here. Now, let me grab the Arduino board with the potentiometer. Now I'm going to start turning the potentiometer. There you can see as I turn it, the values change. Now you'll get a value between 0 and 1023, but the thing is, you're not going to hit the absolute maximums on either way. So on this particular potentiometer, it looks like about 6 or 7 is the lowest, and our highest is about 1010 roughly. But that's a good range. That's not uncommon. And different potentiometers you use will have, you know, slightly different, more quality made ones will probably get you closer to the 0 and 1023. But well, now you could use you know, your potentiometer to control something. And actually in the next episode we are going to do that. We are going to connect a servo to our Arduino. And we're going to show a few different ways, but the first one we're going to use is the potentiometer to control the servo's position. Then the episode after that, maybe we'll try a rotary encoder or something like that. We'll figure it out when we get to it. But yeah, I'm just sitting here playing, turning the potentiometer back and forth. You can see the values changing. So, well, I think we can go ahead and wrap this tutorial up. So make sure you subscribe if you want to be notified when the next episode comes out. You're finding these tutorials useful, please give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. I don't know, I might put this on the website. If you see in the description below a link to the website, you could find this code on there then, but it is pretty simple. We'll see. I might put it on the website, I might not. We'll just see. All right, well, thanks for joining us here today, and I hope to see you at episode 10, potentiometers and servo motors.